Hey, my friends, how y'all doing? John here. I am the Machias Music Man. All right, guys, so I keep coming across all this stuff. Wings of Pegasus versus Ken Tamplin. Um, I'm pretty sure it was Wings of Pegasus who started running Ken Tamplin through his music software, uh, probably for lack of anything better to do, just to prove who is not quite, singing actually the live stuff live without, a little help from the computers and the software. Seems to be what he thrived on. I used to like that channel when he did covers and, just guitar stuff. Now he just puts everybody down um, and tries to make like, oh, yeah, it's just, I don't really have an opinion. Baloney. Got a lot of subscribers, man, and I just can't understand why people have to uh, start all this crap on YouTube, and then everybody else is jumping on from him, from Wings of Pegasus, is you know corny videos to try to make money off of trying to slam Ken down. So look, I love Ken Tamplin. He has taught many people how to sing, but you got to remember he's like 60, 61. So he's most likely going to run stuff through and fix a few things. But anyway, we'll talk about that more. He's really animated. I love this guy. Um, but anyway, this is part one. So the next one, I'm gonna do Wings of Pegasus video, just to show you guys a thing or two on that stuff. All right. Anyway, it's Nightwish. It's story time. Ken is really animated. Look at that face. Got the rocking hair. I love the guy. And I don't hate Wings of Pegasus. It's just a channel that I don't support. So anyway, let's jump in. I love his animation. It's just so cool. Having fun. I love it.
It was a 94, went all through the world. No one still dreams that one day I'll ride up by a fire, imagine on a fire. Took a journey into a childless heart. Painter on the shore, imagine on the world. When I lay in the snowflake on his heart. I bring the poetry, I canvas on the ball. Light up, falling back into the stars. I am the voice of never, never land. The innocence and dreams of every man. I am the empty crib of Peter Pan. It's sunny kind against a blue, blue sky. Every chimney, every morning sang. I am the story that will lead you real. Every memory that you hold dear. I am the journey.
Wow. All right, guys. Do I think this is actually live? No, I think it was sung live. However, I think that it is probably just fixed up just a little bit. I have no doubt that Ken Tampa can sing, guys. I have no doubt that he has taught countless people how to sing. He's an incredible guitarist. I love his collection lined up there behind him. Sweet. Um, but yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I'm not gonna run this through any vocal stuff just to try to slam him. You know what I mean? Because the way I see it, guys, I mean, I was thinking of what's real, what's not real when people record. Kiss Alive. Okay, I'm a huge Kiss fan, but Kiss Alive uh, is considered one of the best live albums of all time. Now, if you watch a documentary, it's a two-part documentary. It's like an hour and a half per part. It's called History. I got it on Voodoo or Fandango, the artist formerly known as Voodoo. Anyway, a lot of that stuff on there is fake because when they heard it, Gene and Paul were like, no, it's got to be bigger. Eddie Kramer's on that video. on that documentary. He said now they wanted it bigger, so they tweaked everything. They tweaked the vocals. They tweaked uh, the crowd noise, the actual explosions. The pyrotechnics were actually pre-recorded cannons, guys. Everybody has been doing this for years, but a trend on YouTube here is just to put somebody in to try to discredit them, and it's all for views. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, like I said, Wings of Pegasus gets tons of views for just slamming everybody. But people better watch it because, like I said, I've seen channels on there totally defaming Ken Tamplin. So, I don't see why people will do that. Um, but this is incredible. Do I expect Ken to be perfect? No, and the vocals here are perfect. So therefore, it was, like I say, it was recorded live. um, you know, but when it's done, you just fix the track, what you need to, and just put it back on. I mean, if you have the editing skills, but absolutely incredible either way. I don't care if Ken has to tweak it a little bit. It's still awesome.
Destination, I am the home until I reach you. A way to chase the night, feelings of high for the madness. I wish you know what's due to my Mario. I dream of Gloria, caress of tales, and they will dream you. A storyteller's game, lips on intoxicate. The core of all life is a limitless chest of tales. I am the voice of never land. The innocence and grace of every man. I am the empty crib of Peter Pan. A sunny cloud against a blue sky. Every chimney, every wall inside. I am the story that will leave you real. Every memory that you will keep. I am the voice of never land. The innocence and grace of every man. Searching here for another
All right, I'm gonna stop once more, then we'll let this play through. All right, but yeah, I don't think it's it's the total one take live version or whatever, or a few takes. I don't have any doubt, like I say, that it was tweaked and played around with a little. However, I still love and respect Ken Tamplin because I mean he's just an incredible guy. You know what I mean? Great vocals, great guitarist. And I actually read a comment on somebody's channel about how he didn't teach these people how to sing because their tongue and stuff doesn't do the same thing as his. How stupid is that? Everybody sings differently. It's just his style. Just because if you go to the Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, you're not gonna, have exactly, the pronunciations and everything else, and use your tongue the same way he does. So it's ridiculous. I saw one channel out there. I can't remember the name, but it's all he has on there, and he's got like 1,300 subscribers, getting tons of views, and I'm just like, unbelievable, man. But again, I love Ken Tamplin. However, this isn't just a one-off live or something like that. Obviously, it's just too perfect to be that. There's no dips in the vocals, no cracks in the vocals, no mispronunciations. But it's the way it is. I mean, I don't lose respect for Ken Tamplin or Wings of Pegasus if that's what they do. I think it enhances it because jumping back to that um, history video, Paul Stanley said, in places where there was a mistake in the music, who wants to hear a mistake every time you listen to it? So they went back and they replayed it. So what's the difference between 1975 and now? I mean, all these people out there, you guys are paying money to see. Man, come on. Mostly the pop stuff, but Lady Gaga. I mean, all these huge names. I mean, they're actually lip syncing for reals. And I don't consider this lip syncing, what Ken's doing here. It's recorded for the video. And then you fix the audio, whatever, maybe there was just a little something that needed to be done, to it. So you fix it, you redo it. It's no different than recording an album in the studio for any artist ever. So I just have a real problem with people coming down on Ken Tamplin just because somebody says like Wings of Pegasus is, driving everybody down to the ground, and just those who pump and those who slump, and he slumps. Okay, he didn't make it in a band. He didn't make it big. And again, I don't hate him. I just don't respect the channel for the things that he does. But that's just me. And you guys who are his fans see this. If you want to thumbs down this video, be my guest. It's just my opinion, but I don't hate him. But he's doing the same damn thing that Ken Tamplin does. So let's finish up.
Innocence, dreams of every man. Innocence, dreams of every man. I am the voice of never, never bend. The innocence and dreams of every man. I am the empty crib of Peter Pan. Of sun coming into blue sky. Every chimney, every moon inside. I am the story that will make you real. Every memory that you feel. I am the voice of never, never land. The innocence and dreams of every man. I am the empty crib of Peter Pan. It's sunny coming into blue sky. Every chimney, every moon inside. I am the story that'll lead you.
All right, I'm gonna give it a like. Again, guys, I just think it's just nothing more than, if you listen to that stuff, you can hear. I mean, there's definitely some effects on the vocals. And my thought is that once you recorded that the first time, you have the vocal. You get a vocal track you like, and then you can add what you want to it. You can do what you want to it. But again, it's no different than being in the studio. Just because you're doing a video, I didn't see anywhere in that description where he said he was doing it live. So obviously, guys, it's just your opinion, I guess. But I just don't see the point in slamming him down any more than any other channel. Because when you're a big channel like Wings of Pegasus, you have a lot of influence, and I think he uses it really irresponsibly. Um, to just because as soon as he does a video and he says, because of his software, oh well, this isn't live, that isn't live. Um, it just becomes a trend for people to hate. So I just really don't like the channel that he runs. It's just ridiculous that he doesn't have enough of a life to get out there and just do his band stuff, his lessons, um, and all the other cool stuff that he used to do. Now it's just about views. It's about money. So if he gets views and makes money, which because they're monetizable, and when you get 400,000 or 500,000 views on something, that's you start making a lot of money. So it's all about that. It's not about music. If he can make money discrediting people, um, then he'll do that. However, I'm going to get the voice software here at some point, and then we'll see what he's doing on his stuff, because I guarantee you his stuff is not live. All right, my friends, stay tuned for part two, where we'll be looking at one of Wings of Pegasus' video, his covers, and I guarantee you it's going to be the same thing. So, all right, guys, later.